If I cry when I kiss you, when we say goodbye, don't laugh, don't laugh. If I say I'll always love you, and I will till I die, don't laugh, don't laugh. Oh, I could never find another, there's no use for me to try. I beg of you, my darling, please don't laugh if I cry.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and today we've got Carrie. She's about a 6-year-old miniature pinscher. She's not spayed yet, but that is included with her adoption fee, which is $60, and that pays for her vaccines and deworming as well. She's a very sweet little girl. She's house trained. She does very well with kids. She loves to be held, obviously. She has lots of toys that go with her because she loves to play. She's just a very sweet little girl that needs a home. She's been with us probably going on 2 months now, and she's ready to get out of here.
And thanks to all you folks who are here, the visitors from wherever, Abingdon, Kingsport, and so forth. Was that pretty much it, Abingdon, Kingsport? Okay, you did all that. But I wanted to say thank you, too. And great to see a full house again. It's just tremendous. Every week we're getting a full house and just loving it. I got to say this. I get, well, I'm sorry, I get a little emotional when I talk about veterans. And let me just say thank you, veterans. And this particular gentleman said he might try to watch the show. Absolutely. And so thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm sorry, but it just touches me when the veterans, and they are. Yeah. And anyway, I want to get on to the music in just a moment. But I got to say this about a young lady at the Blumpville branch of Eastman Credit Union. I went in the other day to make a deposit, and she said, may I help you? And I had cash, and she said, what's your member number? And I told her, and she looked it up, and she said, Mountain Music Showcase. She said, and I love the way they put it sometimes, hey, you're that guy that plays bluegrass music. And I'm like, really? Okay. And she's a young girl, and I thought if anything, she would be into this modern stuff they call country or whatever. She said that, oh, that's right, the band, yeah.
No, we had it too.
Yeah, that's right. And anyway, I'm saying this because she said that she, her husband, and a little girl picked up the show a couple of weeks ago, and they watch it every week now. And so I don't remember her name, but young lady there at the Blumpville branch of Eastman Credit Union, thank you for watching. Okay, I'm going to get to the music. And like I said earlier, again, thank you to veterans. I see some hands up there. I want to say thank you here for sure. All right. Thank you so much. And thanks to all you veterans here at the Crooked Road General Store and you veterans by way of television. Thank you. Because of all of you, we're here. So now, everybody, please help me welcome to the old southern porch. It's Frosty and his friends, Dreamcatcher.
Down every road, there's always one more city. Y'all like Merle Haggard? I'm on the run, the highway is my home. Well, I raised a lot of cane back in my younger days. While Mama used to pray my crops would fail. Now I'm a hunting fugitive with just 2 ways: outrun the law or spend my life in jail. Well, I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road, there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. Well, I'm lonely, but I can't afford the luxury of having the one I love to come along. slow me down. They catch up with me. For he who travels fastest goes alone. Well, I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. On every road there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. Got hung up. Well, I'm on the run, the highway is my home. That's a first. Don't let the door hit you, boys. All right. Well, you tell me that you're leaving almost every day. You claim that I've cheated and from your love I've strayed. Well, the only time I'm happy is when I'm not with you. So I hope that you leave me and I hope that you'll be blue. Well, now if I leave you first, what are you gonna do? When we're talking colors, you'll be a new shade of blue. You'll find what being lonely is really all about. So don't let the door hit you on your way out. Well, I've packed up your old suitcase and I've gassed up our old car. Don't you worry about the distance, cause I'm sure that you'll go far. Go find you another city and find another man. But after a little while with you, he'll run as fast as he can. Well, now if he leaves you first, what are you gonna do? When we're talking colors, Lord, you'll be a new shade of blue. You'll find what being lonely is really all about. So don't let the door hit you on your way out. Well, now go on and leave me first. I know that's what you'll do. When we're talking colors, you'll be a new shade of blue. Well, you'll find what being lonely is really all about. So don't let the door hit you on your way out. Let the door hit you on your way out. One, two, three. Yeah.
Well, tonight my heart is lonely for the ones back home, where I left my mother and daddy all alone. There's been a lot of changes, Lord, since I've been around, and I'd like to wander back to the old hometown. Well, you never miss the home folks until they've gone away. And then you'll need a friend to help you every day. Then you'll call out mother, but she won't be around, as I'd like to wander back to the old hometown. Well, I've searched the whole world over, Lord, since I've been around, and I've never found a place quite like the old hometown. If I could live life over and never roam around, I'd like to wander back to the old hometown. Well, you never miss the home folks until they've gone away, and then you'll need a friend to help you every day. Then you'll call out mother, but she won't be around, as I'd like to wander back to the old hometown. Well, you never miss the home folks until they've gone away, and then you'll need a friend to help you every day. Then you'll call out mother, but she won't be around, as I like to wander back to the old hometown.
What you've seen outside is just a small number of the animals we have looking for good homes. We've got about 60. We're open every day except Thursdays and Sundays from 12:30 to 5:30. Just come up and we're more than happy to help you. If you see an animal you like, we'll take it out for you, let you get to know them. We have an adoption application that you fill out. All adoption fees are $60, and that does pay for vaccines, deworming, and the spay or neuter surgery. These guys are, everyone that's out they're really sweet. We work on house training, behavior. We do a lot of work with them to get them ready to go to their happily ever afters, and we're just waiting for you guys to come and get them.
Ready?
Yeah.
Well, the days are long and the nights are lonely. Oh, since you left me all alone, I read so, my little darling. I loved you so since you've been gone. Sweetheart of mine, can't you hear me calling? A million times I loved you best. I mistreated you, Lord, and I'm sorry. Come back to me is my request. I remember, dear, the night we parted. A big mistake was caused at all. Well, if you come back, sunshine will follow. If you stay away, it'll be my fault. Sweetheart of mine, can't you hear me calling? A million times I loved you best. I mistreated you, Lord, and I'm sorry. Come back to me is my request.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, the days are long, my little darling. Oh, how I need your warm embrace. When I awoke, the sun was shining. When I looked up, I saw your face. Sweetheart of mine, can't you hear me calling? A million times I loved you best. I mistreated you, Lord, and I'm sorry. Good Lord. Come back to me is my request. Come back to me is my request. Thank you.
A little bit. We're lonesome. Marla, we got a sad song we're doing, if you would.
I'd like to dedicate it, okay? Everybody can get really quiet, take off those hats and lay them to your heart, and let's have a moment of silence for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Go Green Bay. That's what I'm talking. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming.
That blindsided me.
Yes, Marlo's my favorite person on earth right now. You have no idea. I'm a raging Packers fan, folks. Raging. Bleed green and yellow. That's awesome.
Get them off of my stage!
Get him off. Sorry. Back to the music now. Here we go. Just do a turn.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yep. Our darling wandered far away while she was out at play. Lost in the woods, she couldn't hear a sound. She was our darling girl, the sweetest thing in all the world. We searched for her, but she couldn't be found. I heard the screams of our little girl far, far away. Hurry, Daddy, there's an awful, dreadful snake. Well, I ran as fast as I could through the dark and dreary wood, but I reached our darling girl too late. Well, I began to sigh, for I knew that soon she'd have to die. For the snake was warning me close by. You can't hear it? Close to my face, she said, Daddy, kill that snake. It's getting dark. Tell Mommy goodbye. I heard the screams of our little girl far, far away. Hurry, Daddy, there's an awful, dreadful snake. As I could through the dark and dreary wood, but I reached our darling girl too late. Well, to all parents, I must say, don't let your children stray away. They need our love to guide them along.
up on that heavenly home. I heard the screams of our little girl far, far away. Hurry, Daddy, there's an awful, dreadful snake. I ran as fast as I could through the dark and dreary wood, but I reached our darling girl too late. I tried to give y'all a little rattle from that. I got a rattle in here, a rattlesnake rattle, but it didn't work. I'm upset about it. There you go. Go to A. Hey. I love this no capo thing.
I love this no
That's nice.
Yeah, folks, here's something you should know. Ben Watlington, I don't know if you've seen him play before. He used to play with the Bluegrass Pride Band for a couple of years. You were in there, right?
3.5.
3.5. I guess it was a couple of years. 3.5 years he was at the Bluegrass Pride Band. And now he's back.
We're always looking for good volunteers. We do adoption events. We need people to help us walk the dogs and socialize them. If you're interested in being a volunteer, just come up to the shelter between 12:30 and 5:30. We have an application that you fill out and we'll get you started. We're always in need of donations. We can use anything from dog food, cat food, laundry soap, dish soap, things like that. And we appreciate any and all help, volunteers, and donations that we get.
Mountain Music Showcase presents bluegrass, classic country, and southern gospel music performed by some of the Mountain Empire's best bands. Join us each Monday from 6:30 until 8 p.m. at the Crooked Road General Store in Bristol, Virginia. Together, we promote our musical heritage and provide an opportunity for bands to be featured on local television. Watch during primetime Saturday nights at 9:30 on the Tri-Cities CW. Bands who would like to be considered for an appearance on Mountain Music Showcase are asked to visit mountainmusicshowcase.com and leave a message.
Well, I'm using my Bible for a road map. The children of Israel used it too. They crossed the Red Sea of destruction, and they had God to guide them safely through. But there'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads along the way. I'm using my Bible for a road map. My last stop is heaven some sweet day. Well, I'm using my Bible for a road map. 10 Commandments, they tell me what to do. The 12 disciples are my road signs, and I got Jesus to guide me safely through. But there'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads along the way. I'm using my Bible for a road map. My last stop is heaven some sweet day. But there'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads along the way. I'm using my Bible for a road map. My last stop is heaven some sweet day.
you promise you'll come back, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. Got to get out of the way. Thanks to all of you here at the Crooked Road General Store, all you folks by way of television, thank you for being with us. I'm Jim Edwards from Mount Music Showcase. Once again, let's say thank you to Dreamcatcher.
Tuning. We tune because we care.
Well, she said if I ever deceived her, she'd be gone before I could count 10. Well, I guess that I didn't believe her, 'cause just look at the trouble I'm in. And now she's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies farther on down the track.
Yeah, man.
Well, I lost every right to be happy. When I lost in heaven, I found she'd warned me she'd leave, and she left me before my first tear hit the ground. And now she's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies farther on down the track. Well, if only I knew where to find her, I would crawl back on my hands and knees. But each tick of the clock should remind her that she's 1 second farther from me. And now she's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies farther on down the track.
Max Settling, everybody, singing. Brady Wallen on the banjo. Ben Wallington on the mandolin.
That's Frosty Foster on guitar.
And now she's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies farther on down the track.